morning, campers. Welcome to Denton, Texas. We're a bit north of Dallas. We just picked up a load down in Carrollton, which is even closer to Dallas. And we're headed back up into Kansas. I make sexy teeth. That's a great billboard. That's a fantastic billboard. Oh gosh, that's excellent. Brake lights. Lots of traffic merging. Let's tap our brakes and get the cruise off, just in case. Yep, had a feeling we would need to be a little bit slower. Engine brakes. 35E. Yes, 35E. Like, am I about to get on the wrong highway? I don't want to end up in Fort Worth. We're already on 35E, and it's about to recombine with 35W to make just I-35. I had to downshift there, we got so slow. There we are. Woo! It is quite breezy. We had some nice tornadic thunderstorms go through yesterday. I had to take a 34-hour reset after we delivered at the Walmart, so apologies for the sudden stop to that video. I just totally forgot to start recording again when I left because I'm so out of practice at this. Alright, speed control resume. Resume. I'm not the biggest fan of the way Texas does on and off ramps. It makes traffic a little bit unpredictable. So we're keeping our speed down nice and low. We're only doing about 60. Just to accommodate entering and exiting traffic. Since there's only 3 lanes here, I don't want to sit in the middle lane. So we're just hanging out in the right lane, going nice and slow. Letting people in and out of the highway as they see fit. Just soaking up that good fuel economy. We're a little under a quarter tank of diesel, but there's no grade fill-ups down here, so we're gonna hit the Flying J in. Where are you going? We're gonna hit the Flying J in Ardmore. All right, guess the lane shifted over a little bit there. Whew, hard to tell without any lines. Oh, that's a lot of people merging in. Let's hit the brakes. Alright, that guy's on his brakes, so he's going to get behind us. Yeah, that's what he did. Good Cadillac. Well-behaved Cadillac. I just want to ease up on my speed before we catch up to this Dodge in front of us. Downshift. That was nice and smooth. Upshift. Less smooth, but functional. Brake lights. I haven't been through this interchange in this direction in literally like 4 years, so I have no idea what to expect here. Expect nothing and you can't be disappointed. There we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Granted, we haven't had the 35W traffic come in yet, so still potential for this interchange to suck. Is this lane going to be ending here? How's this going to work? I don't know. Alright, there's 35W below us. Oh, cop. Is that a railroad cop? Are you Burlington Northern? Longhorn? I don't even know. I have no idea. Maybe a university cop? Congestion ahead when flashing, and there's no lights to flash. So I don't know what flashes. We'll just assume there's congestion ahead. Seems like a pretty safe bet, all things considered. Fancy step deck. You gonna cut in front of me and go around him on the right? Yes, you are. Let's bring our speed back up, and then the truck's gonna move over. And you really should have seen that coming, but whatever. Now you're just going to tailgate him until you decide you actually want to be in the middle lane? Okay. Traffic. Oh, lane's empty. Got it. Let me over. Let me over. Thank you. Sweet. All right, cruise control. Resume. That guy is not entering the highway, so we're good there. What is that? That's the head of a broom. That's what that was. Someone lost their sweeper. So yeah, we're gonna head up into Oklahoma, get some fuel in Ardmore. I get a 12 cents per gallon discount off of the cash price at Flying J's, because I've got the Axle fuel card, so I also get good amounts of bonus points with them. So it works out pretty nicely to save me a good chunk of change if I fuel there. But a lot of times you can get cheaper fuel at independent truck stops, especially with there's an app called Mudflap that does very good fuel discounts, especially with Sap Brothers, which love Sap Brothers. Great truck stop chain. So very excited. I got diesel at a Sap Brothers the other day for $4 a gallon, which is unheard of right now. So that was pretty sweet. The Flying J that we're targeting in Ardmore, we're going to be filling up for about $4.68 per gallon, which is still decent. That's still a pretty good price. There was another truck stop in the area where I could have gotten $4.65, but it was too far off of the highway to really be worth hitting. And then everything else that was cheaper was out of our range, so I don't want to have multiple fuel stops, because then that just kind of defeats the purpose of, like, if you're wasting a bunch of time, then the money you're saving, you're not really saving because you're spending it in time. But it does make a much bigger difference when you're in a truck versus a car. If you're in a car, it almost never makes sense to go out of your way for like 5 cents for a gallon discount. But in a truck, that can equate to quite a bit. But I would rather just get more fuel and pay a slight premium on it at the Flying J than have to do another fuel stop on a load that's less than 400 miles. That is not a house. That is a house. All right, that's exciting. What's going on here? All right, everyone's moving over. Yeah, let's all move over. And all slow down. We all slow down. You didn't need to slow down that much, pickup truck, but whatever. Awkward spot for a flat tire, or whatever's got them pulled over there. Back to 10th gear. Resume cruise. Someone's got their hazards on up ahead. That's fun. We'll probably have to go around him in a minute. A situation I do encounter in Texas is that sometimes people are driving down the interstate with their hazard lights on, and they're still going faster than me because they consider 60 to be too slow. So, you know, that guy might still be relatively close to our speed, even though he's driving down the highway with his flashers on. We are gaining on him, I believe. So, we'll see. Yeah, we're definitely gaining on him. yeah, this load's going to a Kroger distribution center in Goddard, Kansas, which is west of Wichita, that should be fun, because I haven't been to Wichita in a while, and I haven't tried to find cargo yet in Wichita with Cloud Truck, so it'll be interesting to see what's around. We're incentivized to grab another JB Hunt load, just because I've already got a JB Hunt trailer, and we're going to be keeping this trailer because it's a live unload. So if I can find another JB Hunt load, then we can go straight there without having to find an empty, without having to play Find the Empty Trailer, which is the least fun game. The least fun part of running JB Hunt loads is having to find a JB Hunt trailer to get loaded. But if you can arrange to just have one already, you know, it's worth it. Oh gosh, they tried to send me, so Saturday, today's Tuesday, Saturday I delivered to the Walmart DC just up the road here. Dropped off a loaded trailer, bobtailed out. Went to the Loves, sat there for 34-hour reset, and then started trying to book a load out. Had some poor luck, didn't really get anything good yesterday, and then found this load today, which doesn't pay great, but it gets me out of Dallas. Because the issue I'm running into down here, the issue I was running into, is that a lot of the cargo out of Dallas is round trips. Because this seems to be a thing that happens a lot with major cities that have cargo, large amounts of cargo that goes to California. Is these companies will post up round trips, but only showing one leg of the trip. So I see a load that's like, oh yeah, you can take this U.S. Express trailer from Dallas to Stockton, California, and then you call U.S. Express, and they're like, well, we need you to bring the empty trailer back. You can book a load for it, but we need you to bring it back. And it's like, well, I mean, first off, it doesn't pay that good. Doesn't even pay that good to go out there. And like, yeah, sure, you're going to get more money to come back, but then you're still going to be sitting in Dallas next week, which is not where I want to be. I want to end up back up in Montana, ideally. We even had a load. I saw a load popped up that was going from Dallas to Billings. I was so excited because like the first load I've seen on this that actually goes to Montana, that's on the power only side, and I was so excited, and someone got it before me. The second I saw that load, I called the broker, and somebody else had already snagged it. So clearly I'm not the only truck driver from Montana sitting around here looking for cargo. But it's all right. We picked up a JB Hunt load, and they tried to send me out to Mount Vernon, Texas, to get an empty trailer, and they waited until just late enough this morning that if I actually went to Mount Vernon, got an empty trailer, and came back to get my load, I would have been late to pick up the load, and it would have added, you know, $100 in fuel cost, if not more, on top of the load, which this load's already not paying great, but it's getting me out of Dallas, and it is, ow, my wallet just fell on me. It is getting us out of Dallas, and it is getting us, it is profitable. It's not a terrible load, but it's also not a good load, and adding an extra 240 miles of deadheading at the start of the load would have made it a terrible load, is what I'm trying to say there. It's only a 360 mile load to begin with. So, you know, adding 240 miles onto that with no increase in the pay is not okay. So I called up JB Hunt. I'm like, hey, look, I just delivered to this Walmart DC on Saturday. Can I bobtail back there and just get the trailer that I dropped off, which is probably unloaded by now? And this lovely, lovely woman who answered the phone was like, hold on, let me check. And she's like, oh yeah, of course, we've got empty trailers there. Here, I've assigned you one. And she emailed me a photo of Google Maps showing exactly where the trailer was in the facility, which, because it's a huge facility. It's a Walmart DC and a Sam's Club DC, and it's a large Walmart DC to begin with. And the Sam's Club DC has its own separate building, which is fascinating. So it's on the big side for a Walmart facility. And so she sent me a photo of exactly where the GPS had last checked in on that trailer. So we were able to bobtail in, just go straight to the trailer, hook up, and head out. to the point where I was able to stop, get lunch, and still be an hour early for the pickup. It was great. So it worked out well. Once I actually get a human on the phone, it works out great. When you're just a nameless face that they can order around, it doesn't always work out as well. Gosh, if they had actually gotten the directive to go get that trailer from Mount Vernon to me earlier, I might have just done it without arguing and would have just taken the loss, which I am frustrated with myself that I know I probably would have done that, but the fact that it would have made me late and I didn't want to be late to the pickup is what made me fight back. Like, no, y'all hire me to give your customers good customer service, and I intend to be on time for this load. So that's the point where they get me to fight back on their weird empty trailer moves. But I don't know if I would have been okay if I just took an empty with me to the truck stop and sat on it for the weekend. I don't know if that would have been okay. We might try that and see what happens next time I have to do a 34 on a JB Hunt load. Hopefully we won't be doing JB Hunt too much longer, because I would like to just have a trailer. We are on the waiting list to get our own trailer. Last I heard, it was about a month's worth of people ahead of me, and that was about 3 weeks ago. So presumably still a decent chunk of people ahead of me, because, you know, everything's taking forever right now. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Once we have our own trailer, the number of loads available to us skyrockets. Lots and lots of cargo available to us at that point. And we don't have to worry about getting a broken trailer owned by somebody else and having to go through the whole rigmarole of getting it fixed and getting someone else to pay for it. That's the Walmart DC over on the right there, if you couldn't tell from the logo. Not the half-built truck stop there, it's the big warehouse in the distance. So yeah, once we get our own trailer, that will make things a little bit easier. It's going to be a rental trailer, so we're going to be paying about $1,000 a month on that. But it should make us a lot more money than that on its own. So should set us up nicely. It'll also let us get cargo in and out of Missoula, because that's all on the dry van side, not the power only side. All the shippers and receivers up there. So that will actually let us get paid to go home. So that should be nice. Now once we get in good with the company up near Missoula that ships a ton of freight, we'll hopefully be able to just potentially get a dedicated sort of thing going. Get to the point where they call me every like Monday or something, like, hey, we need this load going here and here and so forth. And that would be good. That would be nice. I would like to get that arrangement in place, but we've gotta get a trailer first. Gotta get a trailer first. Gotta get some stuff sorted out with the truck. Still some minor repairs we need to take care of. I think one of the first things I need to do is I need to replace the air lines on this trailer and the power line, or on the truck, between the truck and the trailer. I need to replace all those because they're all super worn out, and the previous driver put super long cables on there that hit the catwalk when we're driving, which is not good because it's going to wear through the cables. Presumably the previous owner also just kept their fifth wheel slid all the way back, which I do not. So I don't need as long a trailer cables as they did. I'd prefer to have shorter coiled cables so they don't drag on the catwalk, but can still stretch to a decent length for going around corners and stuff. I'm not opposed to the uncoiled cables, it's just they don't work well for my particular application. If we had our, when our fifth wheel was toward the back, which is how we had it set for the first week or two, until I got just a really light load and felt confident in sliding it forward. When we had our trailer or fifth wheel that far back, you know, it wasn't that bad. 475 here, that's not bad. I don't think I get a discount at 1.9. My card will work at 1.9 truck stops, but I don't think I get the discount there. I should probably ask my pilot Flying J person. She would probably know. She'd probably be able to tell me if that would actually get me a discount or not. Because there's a couple of 1.9 truck stops that used to be pilots before the 1.9 brand launched. So, I don't know. Maybe it's some truck stops and others not so much. Who knows? Yeah, so we need to get the airlines replaced. I want to get some coiled ones. We need to get the power line replaced. We need to get a valve in my rear differential replaced. What else? I need to get the refrigerant for my air conditioner recharged. Less important. We're also probably going to get all of the filters replaced on everything. We also need to get the APU checked out if the APU doesn't work. So, yeah. You know, nice little laundry list of things that still need to get done with the truck. Still things to be done. There shall always be things to be done. And of course, we're going to be constantly saving for tires and wheels. Up until the point where ours are worn and need to be immediately replaced. I'm keeping an eye on them, but they're not in the must-replace territory just yet. And my goal for tires is a lofty one, so we'll see yet whether or not we can make that all happen. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We're clear of Sanger and Dallas, and we're just cruising north at this point. So I will see you all in the next video. We're back on road that we recorded literally just last time in the most recent videos. No reason to keep recording this. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Oh, social media. You can find me on the internet at ElioDare, Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, etc. Twitter's the best place to get a hold of me, or just leave comments below the videos because I read them all. As I am a tiny, tiny channel, and that's just the way that works. So apologies for the audio quality as well. We're using the microphone on the GoPro today, which requires me to kind of project my voice in the general direction of the GoPro so that my voice bounces off the windshield and into the microphone. And I assume there's probably also lots of wind noise off the windshield. So apologies for that, but this will avoid all the popping noises that we were getting with the other microphone until I can figure out why that's happening. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye! That truck has wood.